Welcome, traveler. I promise you, I am your driver. This is my car. I'm behind the wheel. It's my foot on the gas. I am the driver. Tonight, like every other Monday night, I'm leading you through a live, improvisational story. You, as my passengers at the table, will be rolling dice to decide the outcome of random encounters and/or situations. We are using a system known as Kids on Bikes to govern this experience. You, as my passengers at home, you matter. You can influence, change, and even dictate the future of their outcomes. Whether it's in the chat room, comment section, or Discord, or the one-shot store, we hear you. And I, as the driver, obey your orders. So do my passengers at the table have any questions before we hit the road?
None at all.
Mbeth Peg,
We got any tokens this week?
you have 11 tokens.
Whoa,
Okay, cool.
Okay, now I want to know.
Because I am unconscious.
You would like to know,
Yes, please.
Micky Jones? You have 1 token available.
All right.
Would you like me to make you unconscious so maybe you'll have more?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll do it for you if you want. No, I'm good.
I'm sure your dad's fine.
Is your dad unconscious?
Oh, stop.
Would anyone else like to know?
I just kind of want to find out in the moment.
No?
No.
Thank you for that. Laura,
You shouldn't even ask.
Oh, no.
you have 4 tokens.
Whoa, what?
Stop.
But you're the devil.
Stop.
I give you
I know.
No.
No, I'm
No.
a gamer.
What?
What?
What does that have to do with anything?
Take whatever's thrown at me.
No,
Adapt
that's
and
not.
survive, yeah.
I relate to that.
Gamers
dude.
want points.
No,
Gamers
Yeah.
cheat.
a real gamer. This is a roguelike, baby. Let's go.
Billy Baker, real gamer.
I'll figure it out when I get there, man.
I mean, you did die and then got set back to the beginning again, so it is
My
a
bad.
roguelike.
Yeah.
All right, I like that. Okay, cool.
Let's drive.
Hello, and welcome to KOllOK, America's heart. Life is generally easy in KOllOK. The spirit of our small town is built around enjoying life, despite our technological empire. KOllOK is like Paris. Art, music, and treasures of life are not just incidental. They are central to the spirit of our little town. This is a special gift for visitors and those who live in our vast green valley. KOllOK's natural beauty can be thanked to the peaks that tower over us in our 4 corners, shielding us from the elements. Spend the day at Crater Lake, fed by the ever-flowing Riley River. America's heart. Enjoy our historic Main Street, or take a tour of our world-famous Shepherd's Winery, my favorite. KOllOK prides itself in being a world leader in renewable energy and advanced medicine, all thanks to our most famous attraction, Synchroneity Tech. Many new families find their home in KOllOK. Brought in to fill one of the country's most exciting genetic research facilities, many open roles. Science is at the very soul of KOllOK, unlike anywhere else in the world. Gated by nature itself. You found yourself back at the start.
Before we take this baby out of park, let's have a moment to take a peek into the innermost thoughts of our passengers at the table, something to help us understand their current state of mind. and recollection of events that have been up to this point. I think tonight we'll start with none other than Mbeth Peg.
My name is Emily Elizabeth Peg, and I am slowly losing faith that we can do this alone. It feels like we are all packed inside of a car and we're barreling toward a wall at top speed, but the car doesn't have any brakes and it doesn't have any seat belts, and somewhere we lost the steering wheel somehow. We have to figure out a way to get control again before someone else bails out the way Tibby did. We have to figure out a way to stop or steer away, or at the very least lessen the blow if we do have to hit that wall. I just don't know how we will be able to do that.
Are you mocking my driving?
I'm gonna say no. Final answer.
Okay, great. Mallory.
My name is Mallory Jenkins, and I'm trying my best. Mrs. Peg, what would you do if you had a friend, hypothetically speaking, going forward? And this friend was, it's like really cool. She might even be one of your best friends. But then you hear other people talk about her, like maybe one specific person tell you that your friend is the devil. And then, like, at first you're like, oh, sick, because you're thinking of, like an AC/DC, like, devil, like, she rocks out. Like, you know, she plays rock and roll and stuff, and then you don't really think anything of it because she's your friend, and you never question it. But then that friend one day, let's say, I don't know, like, metaphorically speaking, bashes an old lady's head in and floats you up to the ceiling using telekinetic powers. And now you're all like, oh shit, she's not AC/DC, she's like the Exorcist. It's also possible that maybe she was under some kind of magical spell, but then is it healthy to be making excuses? We talked about how it's not really healthy to be making excuses, but in this situation I kind of really want to because she's my friend. You know, in this hypothetical scenario that we're talking about. Do you give the devil a second chance? We talked about being forgiving and stuff, especially for ourselves, but I'm not going to lie. If this hypothetical friend existed, then hypothetically I'd be really afraid of them right now. Do you know what I mean?
Hypothetically, yes. Thank you, Mallory Jenkins. Billy Baker, do you mind sharing?
Dear Diary, my name is Billy Baker, and I am a 15-year-old idiot with special powers. Abilities that make everything worse. I don't know that I've ever helped anyone in the bigger picture. I take all these smaller pictures, and they look good at first, but as I try to develop them, they just stay one big negative. My best friend seems to be erased from existence. Or dead. I still don't know if there's a difference. Same fate as my old math tutor, Rachel. I spent so much time and energy and heartache trying to save Rachel. It didn't work. I gotta be honest, it makes me want to not even try saving Tibby. But I think Tibby would be trying to save me right now if he were here. So I have to at least try. I gotta be more like Tibby. That's been the only real developed proof since I woke up in this dark room. Both times. Be more like Tibby.
Thank you, Billy Baker. Laura Bennett.
I am the Templar of the God of Evil. I'm a murderer, I think. I'm Lucifer. I'm scared. I am Marcus Bennett. I am adrift. I'm alone. I'm powerful. I'm confused. I am just realizing everything that I've done. I'm evil. I am Laura Bennett.
Why, thank you, Laura Bennett, for sharing. Micky Jones, do you mind doing so as well?
I do not mind. My name is Micky Jones. I am from Prime A. My world is gone. My home is gone. Everyone is dead. My parents are dead. My sister is dead. My friends are dead. I was dying. I came here for a second chance, but I killed their Micky. I killed their Billy. Their Tibby is dead. Her dad might be dead. That bitch. She got in our heads. I should have killed her when I had the sense that something was wrong. But I let my guard down. And without Tibby, we're all doomed. We're all going to die.
Thank you, Micky Jones. Act 1. We begin again. August 27th, 11:30 p.m. Laura Bennett holds in her hands the lifeless, cold body of 16-year-old Tilly. She can feel as this body starts to crumble like old dirt as it falls from beneath her into dust, hitting the water and sinking into the dark. Within a moment, shared, an instant, everyone in this room, except for that of Isaac, of course, and to a lesser extent, Mallory Jenkins, for he'd already been well on his path to seeing the truth of things. But within this moment, it's not as if memories rush back to our passengers. It's that they acknowledge what they are, the care that they were without. I would assume they now do care. They're aware of everything they've done, of everything that has happened while around this Tilly. And they're aware of everything they chose not to grieve within her presence. You just killed that girl. Wait, would you drop her body in the water? Or?
Shut up.
I don't want to pick a fight with anybody right now. That's intense. I mean, I did watch her kill that other boy, so it's only right?
I just realized, what happened to my eyebrows? And my hair?
You must be suffering some temporary amnesia from trauma because you just watched somebody bash another woman's head against a rock.
I mean, she deserved that. But I'm more. This didn't used to be like this.
I've only really known you like this, so I just thought that's how you looked.
think it is just how I look. Now, anyway.
Now? We'll say it's a good look for you, buddy.
Feels like a good look. Is it a good look?
No. That's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry.
You know, I've never killed anyone inside of someone else's place of business before, so maybe we should get the fuck out of here.
Why is M on the ground? I want to run over to M.
Her body kind of laid off to the side, propped up in the water up to her neck. Her whole body soaked. As you run over and you put your hands on her shoulder, she starts to slowly come to, confused. But to what extent? Roll your grit for me, Mbeth. Difficulty of 8.
12. 13.
Without this hold over you, you start to regain your consciousness fully.
What happened?
Are you okay? I'm going to immediately let go of her.
I was drowning.
Yeah, I helped you.
What has been happening?
Well,
What the fuck have we done? No one?
Well, you all were trying to, rob this place. I was very much against it, trying to be an upstanding citizen and all, and
did
that girl that seemed to be... I was like she was controlling you all, but I feel like you guys were definitely in on it.
Where's Tilly? Where the fuck is Tilly?
She's gone.
What do you mean she's gone?
Well, I mean, we could look for her. She's probably just under the water around here somewhere. She looked dead, like really, really dead. But she's probably just under the water.
Yeah, I think Laura killed her. Did Billy touch the thing?
Back at the... Holy shit, yeah, you have your powers back, right?
I think so.
Oh my...
How you
We
feeling?
almost died. Are you guys okay?
I want to go home.
Yeah.
Great idea, everybody. Let's go to the boat. We'll leave the 2 dead people in here for someone else to find. We're going to call this in, right? I haven't seen police around here in days,
I
but...
don't really know who you are. And
Isaac.
okay, I don't...
Is that the right thing
We've
to do?
met.
I'm not... Why... I'm not comfortable going anywhere with you.
Why not? He's
I
been
came
chill.
here with you.
He's been pretty chill the whole time.
Yeah,
We
and
picked him up on the
Tilly
boat.
seemed pretty fucking chill too, Mallory.
Well, I don't know. It feels different than that.
None of you feel like angry inside?
I'm pretty angry, for the record.
What?
It's not even like it's my anger. I'm just fucking angry.
I don't know if I would say angry.
I think I killed someone at the police station.
Yeah, you did.
Excuse...
Billy, can you do anything? Make it better? I don't know.
Tivvy's gone.
He's not. He's missing.
No, he's gone.
He's not gone. That's stupid.
He's gone, Mallory.
This has been real and all. You guys sound honestly awful, and I can't be mixed up with any murderers. I thought you were just troubled kids, but this is a whole nother level.
Do you think someone can just disappear? Like that's ridiculous, right?
Of course not.
Yeah.
Who disappeared?
Our friend's missing, and they're like, he's gone, but that doesn't happen.
No, of course not. You don't just disappear.
See, you can't just disappear.
Then where's Tilly's body?
Probably in the water somewhere.
Find it.
I'm not going to go digging through this water. It's unsafe. We shouldn't even be in here. This is somebody's business.
Fine, let's go.
Why is this so hard for you to wrap your head around, Mallory?
Why is it hard for you to wrap your head around that people don't just disappear? You don't
And
just...
people don't just teleport. People don't just go back to another decade and live there for 3 years. People don't just think of other people's names and kill them.
No,
That's
they
different.
definitely don't. Why are you using those as examples? That's extremely, is there like a metaphor here that I'm missing?
We've literally had a friend disappear before.
No, you haven't. They're probably just...
No, she's gone forever.
She's dead,
No.
then.
It's different.
Roll your grit for me, Billy Baker. Difficulty of 9.
8.
Billy, you have 3 tokens available.
I'll use 1.
No, it's whoever it is you're talking about. I don't know them, but people don't just... people do disappear. They go missing. People go missing. That happens all the time. The milk carton, stuff like that. It happens. But you all are on another level. I'm...
What?
I don't know. You seem... It's weird. Just a minute ago, you all seemed extremely... sure of yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you just look like scared kids.
Did I fight a giant spider? Did that happen, or am I just thinking that happened?
I don't know if you've ever fought anything in your life, Mallory.
Okay, that's ridiculous. I've fought things all the time. I fought Tibby once.
He saved you from drowning. You should maybe be a little nicer.
Okay, this will be my last act of kindness for y'all. Do you... I'm about to get in that boat and get the hell out of here. Do you have somewhere you can go?
I need to see my dad.
I have a house.
Well, I can take you where you need to go. Wherever you're going in town's pretty close by this boat.
Yeah, I guess you should go.
I want to go home.
Yeah, let's...
No,
Yeah, we can go back to my place.
No, I want to go home. I haven't seen my parents in so long. I think I need to go there. Do you guys know where they live?
Yeah.
Thanks. Mallory, I'm really sorry. I kind of remember what happened.
Yeah, you lifted.
Yeah.
I don't know how you did that, but
Sorry. I don't know if I still have those powers. Yeah, powers are real, and I'm not explaining it to you. But
I'm not going to argue with you. You seem a little traumatized right now. So.
yeah.
Okay. Well, hop in.
okay.
Isaac starts the motor of this old flat-bottom boat. A boat that Mallory brought to him, but Isaac quite comfortably just takes over. He begins one by one, taking you to your destinations. Each a little bit of a walk, sloshing through the mud, making your way just above the flood line. Luckily for all of you, unluckily for many others, none of your houses or places of stay are currently affected by this flood. The ride is quiet. Our passengers, for the most part, remain silent. The weight of this situation. It's heavy. This isn't like memories being taken and then getting them back. It's like watching yourself be something you hate and knowing that it's you. You can't hide from it. You can't run from it. It's just there. At the final destination, Isaac and Mallory come to a stop in front, about 2 blocks down from Mallory's house. Mallory, you hadn't even noticed how far this flood line had gotten. The water just continuing to rise. You know that it's a short walk to your place. Hey man, I'm really sorry I was really hard on all of you guys.
No, it's fine. It's like weird stuff to hear. I mean, everything's still...
No, you definitely killed somebody. Like the group of your friends, you all killed somebody.
Well, I didn't kill anyone, though. You know.
Yeah. Hey, this is really weird to ask.
Uh-huh.
I know we just met and all, but as a fellow citizen of this town, and I heard about your dad. You know,
yeah.
Everybody
Mm-hmm.
did. Do you think just for like a night, if I could crash on your couch? I don't. My place is, as you saw.
Yeah, no, that's chill. Like, no one else. I mean, I was hanging. Like Laura was. She was staying there before, and now I guess she's not. So, yeah, I think you can come hang out if you want.
I really, like, seriously, thank you.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. And what size shoe do you wear, or did your dad wear?
It's like a 10.
Yeah, that'll work. Be a little tight, but it'll work.
But you want some shoes?
Well, I left my shoes back at
Yeah, that makes sense.
They were all
he's got plenty of
underwater
shoes up
and
in
soggy
his
anyway.
closet. They're like mostly dress shoes, but I think he might have
cool.
like some
Yeah,
sneakers in there.
yeah. Isaac and Mallory make their way out of the flat bottom boat and start walking towards Mallory Jenkins' home. Before each of our passengers in this moment in time is a door. The door to your home, Mallory Jenkins, that was once your father's, left to you in his death. A home that you don't even know how to keep. You know that one day it feels like someone could just show up and take it. But for now, it's yours. And the last remaining connection to your past and where you come from. Before Embeth Peng, the door to her home. A dim light on in the living room. You can see the shadow of your father pacing back and forth. You dread confronting them, knowing the worry that you've most likely put them through. But it's a door. Before Billy Baker, the door to Tibby's home. One that he spent many nights in. Many games, movies, comics, teasing, celebrating. Beyond that door, memories. Before Micky Jones, the sliding double doors of her apartment complex. She doesn't stop. She doesn't stop to wonder, to think about crossing through this threshold. moving from the place she was and into a new one. She just knows she has to keep moving forward out of the concern for her father and what she knows and what she felt that she did. And before Laura Bennett, a home she knows of only through stories. Her mother never wanted to tell her. And she could have easily found out. A phone book would have done it. A quick question at the Parks Department. Anyone would have known. The home of the star football player Marcus Bennett. But she didn't want to know deep down, because she'd be tempted to go. Before each of them, a door that they must walk through. Micky Jones, you get to the elevator. The ride feels like it takes an eternity. You can't will it to go faster. This speed, predetermined, set. You have legs now. You can run, but you're still trapped in this box. Stuck. Can't do anything with them. As the elevator door dings open, you make your way down the hall. The door is unlocked like it always is. And you see your father laying on the floor.
I want to immediately run over and check if he has a pulse.
Roll your brains for me, difficulty of 5.
5.
You grab his wrist. And with your other hand, you put it on his neck. You calm yourself. Your heart beating so fast through your fingertips. You have a hard time telling where yours ends and his begins. But as you focus, you feel it. You can almost see it slowly, pulsing through his neck. You can hear his labored breath now. But his eyes back in his head, his muscles tense.
I want to run over, grab the phone to call an ambulance to the apartment complex, and then I want to go back over to him.
You run over, you grab that phone. You dial 911. It rings. It rings. It rings again. No one picks up. Micky Jones.
I want to go back to my dad and check his pockets for his car keys.
Roll your brains for me, difficulty of 5.
5.
You find his car keys.
Okay, Dad, stay with me. I want to try and put one of his arms around my shoulders to lift him.
Roll your brawn, difficulty of 6. He's a large man, Mike Jones.
4.
You have 4 tokens available.
I will use 2.
Just enough for you to start dragging him down that hallway. You can hear his head leaned over your shoulder next to your right ear, his labored breath. Slow. Scratchy. Pain. You push yourself to move as fast as you can. But it's not very fast. And again, that damn elevator won't move any quicker than its predetermined speed.
Dad, please just stay with me. You have to stay alive. I'm sorry that I ever made life harder for you. I'm sorry that I ever complained. I won't ever complain again. You just have to stay with me. You cannot die. Dad, you can't leave me here. Please, stay with me.
Call high or low.
Hi.
His continued breath on your neck gives you some feeling of reassurance. Though it's labored and slow, it at least lets you know that he's still there. And you assume that he can hear you somewhere deep within.
Dad, I promise I'll make things better. I'll make things easier. I'll work harder and I'll make you proud. You just have to stay with me.
As you get to the car door and you fumble with the keys, roll your grit for me, difficulty of 6.
3.
You have 4 tokens available.
I'll use 3.
Adrenaline takes over. You almost can't even remember what or how or why. But the next thing you know, you're on the road. He's in the passenger seat.
I want to have one hand is holding him, squeezing it. And then I'm just going really fast.
Okay.
But like not too fast.
That's fine. Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 7. As you drive through these wet, flooded roads.
2.
You have 2 tokens available, Micky.
I'll use them.
As you probably should. The car starts to hydroplane as you make your way around one of the corners towards the hospital. You feel the back end slipping away from you. You overcorrect on the right. As the car does a full 360 and bottoms out into the wet ditch just to the right side of the road. As you keep hitting the gas, you can hear the tires just spinning in the wet grass.
Fuck. How far am I from the hospital?
Call high or low.
High.
You know that the hospital is just about a quarter mile away.
Okay, I want to start walking in the middle of the road just in case anyone were to drive by so they could maybe pick me up, but I want to start walking with him.
So at this point, you're now carrying your father from under his arms, dragging him in the street, his heels kind of pulling against the road as you start walking backwards in the general direction of the hospital. His breathing continues to slow. You hear him kind of as his right arm clenches and starts to hold onto his own chest through his shirt. His eyes glazed over, looks up, and you can tell in that one moment he does recognize you. A sense of calm and acceptance starts to wash over him. He seems somewhat relieved as you look down and you just keep pulling him in that general direction.
I'm with you, Dad. I'm with you. I'm not going to leave you. You cannot leave me. You can't leave me alone.
We go now to the home of Mbeth Peg. As she walks up the 2 short white steps to her front porch and towards her home door.
Gonna open the front door then.
The door opens. You're confronted with your father on the phone as he immediately... Em?
Hi, Dad.
Where have you been?
It's a long story.
No, I don't... Your mother's out there right now.
She's
looking for you.
in the water? It's flooded.
We don't... You were grounded. You have got to respect the rules of this house. This is not okay. We've been worried sick. We've been calling everyone. No one... And then the Miss Devon, she's out there leading a search for her son, and we know that you hang out with that boy, so how are we supposed to know that you're not with him also missing? You know, trying to remain calm, but he sits down in the chair, his hand
I'm sorry, Dad.
over his head. This is not okay. I don't know what's gotten into you, but you have been acting...
There's so much that I can't tell you right now. But...
You can't tell me?
No. But you know, this is big. It's not something that I can just ignore. I have to be with my friends. I mean, you were there with us at the mental hospital. You saw things. Dad.
I don't know what I saw. I don't know what I saw. All the more reason that you should be here with your family.
I can't tell you that I'm going to stay here. I can't lie to your face and say I'm going to go to my room and I'm going to stay there. I just wanted to come check that you guys were okay. And nothing had happened.
We're not.
I know you're not.
No, that's not. Sit down, Em.
Okay.
I can't tell your mother what I saw. What happened that day. And now I hear that the boy that we went there to, he's missing. His mother is...
Yeah. That's what we're trying to deal with. She's not gonna find him, Dad. The place that we were when we were in that mental hospital, he stayed there. He willingly stayed there. And he doesn't want us to come back for him. And I feel like I'm the only one that understands that.
Are you talking about the Black Rock?
Yeah, you remember what he called it?
I see it.
What do you mean you see it, Dad?
I dreamt about it.
Oh. Dad, what do you mean that you dreamt about it?
I saw it in a dream. Nothing's been okay since that day. I haven't felt right. And neither had your mother. And that's why I was confused, because she wasn't there.
Is she dreaming of it too?
No.
Then what's wrong with Mom?
We wanted to talk to you together, but you've been absent.
Talk to me about what, Dad?
I don't even know. I just assumed it had something to do with that rock. I have not been feeling well. And at first it was nothing, just general aches and pains. And then it just kept... This isn't going to make any sense to you because you're so young. But the only way I can describe it is like aging. Like my body is here now in this moment, but everything within it, like it's moving forward faster in time than I am. And at first it didn't seem like a big deal, but then your mother started complaining about the same things. So we saw someone today. And inexplicably, it's according to their records, they're not exactly sure how or why, but it's as if both of us have aged 10 years since we last saw them. And it doesn't seem to be slowing down. I just thought it had something to do with that stupid space, that the things that I saw that I couldn't explain in the dreams. I thought it was stress. But it's like I can feel it. It's like I can feel myself withering.
Would Im be able to put this together?
Roll your brains for me. And Beth Peg, difficulty of 7.
11.
Im had been wondering now for a while. Everyone else's cost being so evident. What could possibly have been hers? Now she knows.
I'm gonna fix this, Dad.
I don't.
No.
You are still in our home, under our house, and I never wanted to be this kind of. I never wanted to be this kind of parent.
And I'm not gonna make you be that kind of parent, because you know if you tell me to go to my room, I can just leave. You know that, Dad. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I'm going to stay in my room, because I need to go fucking fix this.
What makes you think that you can't? Why are you the person that has to? What makes you so special that you're the one that has to fix? That our daughter has to be taken away from us, and whenever and however to be the one that fixes this? That's not how this. No, that you're our daughter, and you stay here and you stay safe in our home.
Because I'm one of the causes of it, Dad. I am in the middle of all of this shit. Me and all of my friends. We are the reason shit has gone bad, and we are the only ones that can bring it back. I watched as Tibby made the decision to leave. And then we woke up and we kept avoiding it. We kept avoiding all that shit, but I knew that he had told us something. And the last thing that he did was try to get us a message. And if the Black Rock is coming after you, I'm going to stop it. Tibby told us that our bond breaks through it, and I'm not sure if he meant just for that part of it or as a whole, but I have to do something about this. And I know you're just going to worry when I leave, but...
Then I think it's best if... you just go and we don't tell your mother I saw you tonight. because I won't be able to live with...
Just keep her at home, Dad. She doesn't need to be out there.
How am I supposed to explain any of this to her? I barely understand it. She's a psychologist. This is not...
Dad, I think she knows more than you and I have both been led to believe. Mallory can't shut his mouth to save his life.
But that boy's unstable. We've been looking for help for him.
And I have a feeling that Mom believes him in a way.
I just realized every single thing he's ever written that her and I have talked about is probably true. I mean, we don't talk about... Okay, yeah, we do.
You've talked about... Wait, why would you talk to Mom about Mallory?
Well, she was worried about... He clearly seemed unstable.
Funny enough, he's probably going to sound the most stable on
It's
paper.
all true.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll figure out what to say, but... whatever you're gonna do... just go so I don't have to go through the hurt of waking up in the morning and seeing you're not here.
Okay, Dad.
And please be safe.
You raised me, so I would hope that you trust the person that you made me into. Just... I love you, and make sure Mom knows I love her too.
I'll let her know. We go now to the home of Miss Devon. Billy Baker stands just before the door. He's been there for moments. He wants to knock, but he's trying to think of the right things to say. And within that time, it only became harder, because he can hear his Tibby's mom on the other side of that door. Goes from phone call to phone call, organizing other locals to help look for her missing son. The son that he knows that she won't be able to find. Okay, hold on. No, someone's at the... Hello?
Hi, it's Billy.
Oh, Billy! Billy! You hear her, she just drops the phone and runs towards the door. As it opens, her eyes wide. Tibby?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do you have a minute?
Okay, come on in, Billy. Please.
Alright, go in.
You can see in the front of this house, Billy, she has maps of the local areas strewn out all over the floor. Markers, X's, placed, pictures, the surrounding area, numbers written down on pieces of paper. I'm sorry, I just sit anywhere, Billy. It doesn't matter, just...
Have you had any luck? Any leads?
If I do, you'll be the first to know, Billy.
Do I have any tokens?
Billy Baker has 3 tokens available.
When I used my power the last time, was I aware that I wiped out Australia?
No.
I guess you probably want to see Tibby pretty bad.
He's all I have left, Billy. All that I have. You don't know anything? You haven't heard from him at all? You were his best friend. Any places he liked to hide or hang out, or even if you're embarrassed, I don't care if it's something you guys did together. Just tell me if it'll help me find him.
I want to use my power.
Billy Baker uses 3 tokens to do what exactly?
I have a napkin in my pocket that I want to turn into a note in Tibby's handwriting.
And what does this note say, Billy Baker?
It says, tell my mom I'm leaving and I love her.
Call a number 1 through 7.
3.
If I roll a 3, Europe is fine.
Oh.
If you roll a 3, Europe is fine. Did you roll a D3?
Ooh.
So tell me what you do, Billy.
I found this note. It was, you know, he stayed the other night, and I found this note in my dresser today.
Well, give it to... As she quickly grabs it from you. What does this mean, Billy?
I think it means he's gone.
No. What is it? What is it? Why did he give it to you? What does this mean? Is this a joke between the two of you? What does it mean?
No.
What?
I think it means he's gone.
I understand that from the wording of this, but what does it mean, Billy?
I don't know. But I'll find him.
Why? What do you mean?
I'm gonna find him, that's all I mean.
So you've just been holding on to this?
No, I just found it.
And why would he tell you and not me?
He probably wanted me to find it later so he could get further away.
But where?
I don't know.
Where is he going, Billy? Are we looking in the wrong places? Okay, so he's not... Did he walk? Maybe he's still... If it was someplace he walked, he could still be in the water somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so we need to expand the search as she sits on the floor and lays out another map in front of her. You see all of Oregon and Washington on this map as she starts plotting out areas. We need hundreds more people to start. When was the last time you saw him, Billy?
I don't even know. A couple days
You must
ago.
have thought about it. You had the note. You walked over here, so you've been thinking about it.
I should go. I'm sorry.
No, Billy.
I don't know what else to tell you. Just what the note says.
As you start to back out of the front door, she's sitting on her knees, her legs kind of sprawled out underneath them. For just a moment, as you start to walk back, she moves the maps in front of her. And just before the door closes, you watch as she collapses in front of them, and you can hear her sobbing through the door. We go to the home of the Bennetts. Not a single light is on. It's quiet. Our passenger, Laura, stands in the front yard. She imagines it as if it could be her own. What was it like for Marcus Bennett to walk out that front door and see this front yard? To see these steps, this pathway, the old fence next to the road. What if that had been her life? She hears the sound of a small dog bark from inside the house. A light flicks on. You see Laura Bennett as someone pulls back a curtain, and then it quickly closes.
Was I able to recognize who it was?
No.
Gonna go ahead and knock then.
As you start walking towards that front door to go knock, the door opens as you see your father holding a shotgun. Who is it?
Oh.
What do you want? Why are you in my yard?
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. Do I know you?
Oof, that is loaded.
He lowers the gun to his side.
Question.
You look extremely familiar.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Why are you... It's nearly midnight. Is there a reason you're...
Yeah. Say, this is gonna be super hard to hear. And just to confirm, the gun is not in his hand anymore, yeah?
It's to his side, but it's in his hand.
That's good enough. Super hard to hear, but
Do you look nervous about this guy?
super nervous.
He recognizes this nervous feeling. Oh, I'm sorry. Just someone's sneaking around my yard in the middle of the night. I'm sorry.
What? Who's sneaking in your yard?
You were.
Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, shit. Okay. Back to the hard part. This is gonna sound super weird, but I am Laura. Oh.
You
Bennett.
roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 14.
That sounds about right. Yes, a 7. I got a 7.
You have 4 tokens available.
Oof. No, I'll just fail it.
Is this...
Nope.
Is this a joke?
It's not a joke. It's not a prank.
Is this some...
Nope.
How do you even know my daughter's name?
Yeah, I know. I don't look like I used to, but...
No, you're... I'm sorry, I don't mean to say... My daughter's dead.
No, I know.
She's dead, and I'm sure you read the newspapers of wherever you decided to come up with this little prank. Is there anyone else out there watching? Real fucking funny.
No. Can you just turn the porch light on? I look like Marcus. I look exactly like Marcus.
The porch light flicks on.
Yeah, and I kind of like... My hair is still kind of short, so I think I look even more like him.
Do you know what? Have you seen Marcus?
How many hard questions do you want to deal with in a row?
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
You do look a lot like my son.
Yeah. I promise I can explain. And I want to explain. It's just going to take a little leap of faith.
Have you talked to Marcus? Do you know Marcus?
Not really. I know he's at Secret. He's been there for a while.
Yeah. He closes the door behind him, walking onto the porch, closing you off from the home that was never for you in the first place. And he sits on the front step of the porch looking out past you. Something about you that makes it very hard for him to keep eye contact. I haven't talked to Marcus in a long time, and if you know him, maybe you could tell him to, call home.
Yeah, I'll get him the message if I can. Is Leela home?
She put you up to this, didn't she? That bitch. She did it again, didn't she? She's just can't take any more pleasure out of my pain, can she?
What's going on?
How do you know my wife's name?
Okay. All right. You worked at Synchronity, so I know you're fucking smart enough to put this together. You guys did stuff with egos. And I look like Marcus, like a fucking clone of him. So, yeah. Let's just try to put 2 and 2 together real quick.
She didn't.
I'm sorry. I have a temper. I'm sure you remember. Are you?
How long?
Oh.
How long ago? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
We're. How long has she been hiding you from me?
8 years.
He throws his arms around you.
I hug him back. I'm sorry, Daddy.
I'm so. Are you? Do you know where you are? Are you aware? Do you know what this is?
Yeah. I know now.
Did you just get out? Did you escape or?
It's been a couple months, but I didn't know. I didn't know if I should come or if I should stay away, and I'm so sorry. I should have come sooner. I missed you so much.
You're Laura. You're.
Yeah, Daddy.
From where? Where did she take you from? You're not my Laura, but you're someone's Laura, and she took you.
Yeah, I don't know which one I'm from, but they're all gone now, so it doesn't matter.
What do you mean they're all gone?
Oh God. I don't. Can we go outside and talk? It's cold and
Yes.
It's been a really long day.
Yes.
And I start explaining really badly.
He leads you into the front room. As the lights come on, a small dog jumps up in your lap. Probably thinks you're Marcus.
Oh, it's really cute though.
As you look around this room, you see pictures of Marcus everywhere. And then you start to notice in these family photos the pictures of your mother. But they've been torn. The face is scratched off. In fact, there are no pictures in this place of your mother or young you, just him and Marcus.
Ooh.
Do you want coffee? Do you drink coffee?
Yeah.
He walks into the kitchen, kind of. I'm sorry about the way I reacted. It's just been so long since.
Yeah.
Well, since I can't even imagine. And he comes back out with a warm cup of coffee. It's reheated. It's probably not that good.
I'll just kind of hold it.
Tell me, I can't even. I'd only ever heard about these things through conversations she had on the phone.
Yeah.
I don't know as much about the research that my ex-wife did, but
Oh, that's why she's not in the photos.
he seems embarrassed immediately to see now for the first time someone seeing his reaction to something so intimate, so personal. We've had a rough month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry I wasn't here for you, Dad.
No, you have nothing to be sorry about. You don't even belong here. We need to get you home.
Like I said, there's nowhere for me to go. It's all gone. It was destroyed. If I explain how, you're not gonna believe me. So let's just go with there's nowhere else. This is it.
This is it? Did she do this?
Oh, no. No. This is way beyond her ken.
No, but she did
This?
She did this.
Yeah.
Cloned you after Marcus?
Not my first choice, yeah.
And you know.
I remember everything from before.
That's not supposed to happen. I'm so sorry. Seems awful.
It's okay. It's better now. I get to see you again.
I mean, I'm not your father, and
I know.
you're not my Laura.
I know.
My Laura died a long time ago.
I know. I was just hoping.
And she made you and pulled you away from your home. It actually explains a lot.
What do you mean?
Just the lies, the secrets.
Yeah. Where is she?
With Marcus.
What do you mean?
Last I heard, she was with Marcus at Synchronity.
Oh. Okay.
He won't talk to me. I haven't heard from him in months. Fired me. As all good sons do.
I'm sure it wasn't up to him. Look, I don't know what to tell you to make you feel better. And I think I wanted this to make me feel better. I don't think it's working.
You look like you've been through a lot.
Yeah. You too. You look like shit.
I feel like shit. So, I gotta ask.
Yeah.
How old were you when you got pulled over?
17. Then I got to be 10 again. And now I'm 18 or 19. I don't even know anymore. You know, it sucks. Double puberty. It sucks so much.
Did we still live in California?
Yeah, and it was so much better than this. I hate this city so much.
17.
Yeah.
How'd you do in school?
Fucking phenomenally, obviously. There were way more pictures of me on the wall.
Were you gonna go to college?
Oh God, yeah. We were in a fight, not a real one. You wanted Ivy, and I wanted to stay on the West Coast, go to Stanford,
Oh,
play volleyball.
really?
Yeah. God.
Were we happy?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we took you from that.
Yeah. I just want to give him a hug.
He doesn't stop you. He whispers in your ear, I am so, so sorry.
I'm sorry too. If I hadn't gotten in a car crash, if I hadn't chosen to do that, we'd still be in California. We'd still be happy. It's because of me that you came here.
No. Not you. You were going to an Ivy school and
It's gonna go
My-
to Stanford.
my Laura did that. And we came here to find her somehow. Drag Marcus with us. And she found you, I guess. But she knew better than to tell me, because I would have never ethically been okay with any of it. And now
Yeah.
Marcus is gone. She's gone. And you're on my couch.
Yeah. Look, I spent a lot of time being mad at her too. I get it. But if she hadn't brought me here, I'd be gone with the rest of my universe. So I can't be that mad. Doesn't do anything to be that mad. I'm not gonna tell you to forgive her, because whatever. I don't know your whole thing.
Definitely won't.
No, I know. I get it. But I'm gonna do my best. Find Marcus and fix it. Fix what I can.
What do you mean find him?
Well, he's hard to get to in synchronity. They won't exactly let me back in. What with being a lab experiment on the loose.
Well, this couch is yours as long as you need it. The company would probably be good for me.
Yeah. Thanks. Thanks.
We go now to the home of Mallory Jenkins, where he sits on the couch with the TV off, looking up at the ceiling as the occasional car drives by and the lights shift their shape across the room. So, you sure you don't want to watch TV? Because
You can turn it on if you want. I don't know. I just got a lot on my mind right now. That's all. Turn the volume down if you want to turn it on, I guess.
No. I heard you. What's on your mind?
My friends have crazy powers and stuff, and that
Okay,
just
here we
seems-
go again.
I'm just saying it
Hey,
seems.
look, man, I don't know what you've seen, but stop with the bullshit, okay? Just what's on your mind?
What do you? Are you saying the powers are all in my mind? They don't actually have powers?
Is that a serious question?
I guess maybe they don't have powers. Why would I think they have powers?
Why would you think that your friends have?
Am I on drugs? Do I do drugs?
I don't know. Do you do drugs?
I don't think so. What does being on drugs feel like? Can you hallucinate? Okay. So, I thought that my friend lifted me up into the ceiling with her mind. But that's crazy. That's what a person on drugs might think.
Your friend is scary as hell. She probably just picked you up.
Yeah, she probably did just pick me up. Huh.
She looks like she could bench you easily.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Laura could bench me. I'm 150 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe when wet, dude.
I don't know. I work out sometimes.
I'm sure you do.
I do. I can do push. You want to see who can do more push-ups?
I don't need to validate myself by doing that. I'm pretty comfortable with who I am.
I'm just saying that just sounds like you're a little scared to do push-ups.
Nah, it sounds like you need to validate yourself by doing push-ups, which seems honestly kind of strange.
No. I don't need to do that. That's ridiculous. I'm cool with who I am, dude.
I don't know if you are cool with who you are.
I like myself a decent
I think
amount.
anyone who brings up in a conversation that they like themselves a decent amount probably does not like themselves much at all. Just pointing that out there.
Well, now I just feel like I'm in therapy again.
I'm not your therapist.
No, you're not.
But you go to therapy, dude?
Yeah.
I'm not judging you. That's it's probably healthy.
Well, first it
Sounds
was
like you're going through some stuff with thinking your friends have powers and stuff.
Well, my dad died, and
yeah.
you know that, right?
Yeah. Oh,
And
yeah, everybody does.
I don't really talk about it that much.
Yeah, we didn't get along too well, but everybody liked him.
Yeah, he was all right. but like they made me go to therapy for a little while, and then I just like talking to someone, so I kind of just kept going.
That's why you go to therapy?
Yeah, but no one really like people will talk to me and they'll be like,
So are you honestly telling me right now therapy's not helping you? You just go to talk to somebody?
I think it's help. Well, how do you
are
know
these people
if it's
that you
helping?
hang out with even your friends?
Are they I think.
Why aren't you talking to them? If you're just looking for somebody to talk to, why aren't you talking to your friends?
I talk to my friends.
Isn't that what friends are for?
Yeah, that's what friends are for. I talk
Then
to my...
it doesn't sound to me like they're your friends, man. If you have to go to therapy just to talk to somebody, I mean, it's you know, like if you were to say, like, I'm going to therapy and honestly I feel pretty good because I'm working through some stuff, that would be one thing. But I go to therapy because it's really nice to just have someone listen to me. Man, your friends must suck.
Maybe they're not my... It's just this thing where like they'll talk to me and they're like, Mallory, you're a jerk, or they'll be like, Mallory, you want to go get food? But like no one ever asked me like, Mallory, how are you doing?
Because they're not your friends.
Maybe they're not my friends. I thought
if they were your friends, they would definitely be like, hey, Mallory, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Check it out. I just met you. Remember how you were sitting in that chair about 120 seconds ago?
Yeah.
And you were like, no, you can watch it. And I was like, oh, you know what? Sounds like you want to talk about something.
Yeah.
So what, your friends don't do that?
No,
that's because they're not your friends.
Fuck. I don't have any friends.
I don't think you have friends.
I don't have any friends. Are you my friend?
I just met you.
Does it take that long? I feel like when I was younger, I would just go up to someone and be like, hey, you want to be friends? And they'd be like, yeah, that's chill. And then we would be buds.
Right. You have fond memories of grade school.
Yeah. But you don't...
I mean, friendship's built around trust.
Uh-huh.
And maybe we could be friends. I don't want to put that past you. Seem like a swell person. You're letting me sleep on your couch. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
What that could lead to a friendship. I just met you. See, that's where it's like, like helping somebody out, a stranger, that's cool.
Maybe I rush into it and I should slow it down a little bit.
I mean, whatever you're comfortable with, man.
Yeah. It seemed like you were going to ask me how I was doing and then
I did.
Didn't.
We just talked through the whole thing.
Yeah,
you seem pretty upset that you don't have friends.
I'm not doing great, man. You see the stain over by the sink? I used to put my hand in that garbage disposal.
How's your hand?
Oh.
You should probably get that checked out.
What do you mean?
All that wood's stained red.
Yeah.
That's your blood?
Yeah. Well, it was. Is it my blood if it's out of me now?
Good point. Was your blood, not is currently? I thought that was implied in the conversation. Okay. Great. Yeah. Maybe you should be going to therapy for more than just having someone to talk to.
What we talk about, I feel like I've learned some stuff. It's nice to have someone to talk to, but we also talk about stuff sometimes.
Okay. Cool, man. I'm not your therapist, so you don't have to
Okay.
I mean,
we don't have to talk. Maybe we could just turn on the TV. We could turn on the TV.
Okay. He turns on the TV. And you begin to watch in silence, filled with these thoughts of doubt. And there's just nothing left for you or any of you where you currently are in this current place and time than to sleep.
ラリアが消滅して17億人が行方不明の状態あります。なんて言っていいかわからない衝撃です。オーストラリアは完全に消えました。
Dnes máme několik naléhavých a důležitých zpráv. Za prvé, před několika hodinami celý kontinent Austrálie zmizel. Bohužel.
Over 17 million presumed dead as Australia has disappeared. We're not quite sure how else to say that, trying to find the words, but Australia is gone. NATO is trying to respond within the next 6 hours and... Are you putting me on? Europe has now disappeared. I need to go home to my family.
มันเกิดอะไรขึ้นกันแน่พระเจ้าลงโทษเหรอขอให้พระเจ้าจงให้อภัยมวลมนุษย์ที่ทำผิดแล้วปกป้องรักษาพวกเราด้วยสาธุ
What are you drawing over there, Billy Baker?
Nothing.
It's so loud in my headset. What is that?
Nothing. It's gone now.
Do you want to share?
No.
What were you drawing?
That's what he was drawing.
Huh.
It's nothing now.
If you squint, probably tell you something about his personality.
Are you stressed about something, Billy Baker? Because those look like stress marks.
I'm stressed.
No, I was drawing something and I didn't like the way it turned out, so I scribbled it out so no one could see it. And now you're calling it out, and now I'm embarrassed.
I'm very stressed.
I'm stressed.
Earlier in the episode, I doodled is like a little stick figure, like
I
kind of
definitely
Chucky
wasn't
doll
asking.
type thing.
I drew your face with your makeup.
Okay, did not mean for this to turn into a discussion about
I've drawn
what we
before.
all...
One time I drew...
JPEG is a precious bean, and I put a heart around it.
We begin again. August 28th. 8 a.m. Micky Jones slowly starts to wake next to the hospital bed. To the struggled voice of her father, "Can you believe this, Micky?"
What?
As you start to wake and look over, you see that your father, laying in the bed, covered in a sheet and a hospital gown, is looking straight forward, his eyes locked on the television on the wall. The world's ending, Micky.
What?
As you quickly turn to your left up at the wall, you see on the Chiron moving across the national news, millions dead. Entire continent of Australia and Europe gone. Panicked news reporters, shots from different angles of just empty ocean, screaming, crying. Your father's eyes locked. The world's ending, Micky.
Dad, we just got you better. Maybe we should... I don't know, think positively?
You can now hear sobbing out in the hall. People crying, running. Everything's gone to shit.
We're gonna be okay. We have each other.
Yeah, you slept through the diagnosis. I had a heart attack. Wasn't good. It was really bad.
But
I guess at least I'm not gone. World's ending, Micky.
I want to turn off the TV.
What are you doing?
Stop. We just got you better, and I really don't want you to have another heart attack. I need you here, Dad. I need you.
Okay. I'm gonna need you more than you're gonna need me.
I'll do whatever I can to help. I'll work extra to make sure. I'm glad that you're okay.
I'm trying not to think about it, but probably not gonna be able to work anymore.
We'll figure it out. We always do.
They said it was like, from the looks of it, and he opens up his gown to show a cut scar down his chest. Like the hand of God had squeezed it. Never seen anything like it, they said.
I'm just glad that you're okay. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Laura Bennett wakes up on the couch to see her father. And for that brief moment, she's elated, excited, even to be seeing his back. It's his hand on the remote, watching the extra-large TV in the living room. You can see just past him the panicked reports. He just starts flicking channels.
Dad?
Huh? Laura?
Yeah, what is happening?
I don't know.
Can I use your phone?
Yeah, it's on the kitchen wall.
I'm gonna run in and call Mallory's house.
Mallory Jenkins is awoken by the sound of a phone ringing.
I wipe the sleep from my eyes and I stumble over and pick up the phone. Hello?
Mallory, get up. Europe's gone? Australia's gone?
What are you talking
Did we do
about?
that?
What are you talking about?
It just, I don't, there's no other sentence that says that better.
Continents don't just disappear. That's
okay. Well, fuck you.
What do you mean, fuck me? You
No,
don't say fuck me to me. You know, you've been a really bad friend to me lately.
What?
You've been a really bad friend to me lately.
Is this about me, throwing you against the ceiling?
No.
When
was the last time you asked how I was doing?
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Do you really believe that a continent's just gone?
Yes, because it's on the news a lot. Turn on the TV, please.
Whatever, 1 second. I find the remote and turn the TV on.
As you turn on the TV, it wakes Isaac up from the couch. Hey, what's going on, man? And immediately you see every channel is overrun by this special news report. And it's immediately visible from the Chiron and the footage and everything else that's happening. All of Europe, gone. All of Australia, gone.
Holy shit. Holy shit, you weren't joking.
No, I wouldn't joke about that. I mean, no, I would. Yeah. Oof.
What do we do?
We got it. We gotta get the squad together. Did we do this? Did we break the mirror and do stuff?
What do you mean we did? We couldn't have done it. What are you talking about?
No, we fixed the giant mirror and broke Phobos and maybe that killed Europe? I don't know.
Imbeth Peg Where did you go last night?
I went to Major Video. There's like a little sleeping bag area set up in the back room. I had originally set it up for Vin, but she never used it.
You awake, Mbeth Peg, to the sound of muffled voices. Someone's in the video store, but it doesn't open for another couple hours. You can hear muffled talking from the other side of the wall. You can hear young voices. Just take whatever you can get. Come on, whatever you can grab, let's go.
I'm still pretty angry. I'm gonna go out to the front.
As you open the door from the back, looking towards the front, you see a collection of young kids all holding handfuls of tapes. Now, what they don't know is that these are the copy tapes and you have the actual tapes behind the counter. But they have a whole bunch of them in their hands nonetheless. Oh.
I'm gonna grab the baseball bat that we keep behind the front desk. Are you fucking kidding me?
These are ours now, bitch!
You didn't even pick up the best movies.
I like these!
Where's Top Gun?
One of the kids in the back holds it up.
He's got taste.
Yeah, that's right! Let's go! Come on, before she can catch us! And they all start immediately running. As they do, you see that the front door has been busted open. Probably the sound that woke you in the first place. Glass all over the ground as they just scatter as they hit the street. And as you look out, you can see many other kids looting the stores on this street, yelling, laughing.
God damn it. I have to write up a report about this. Actually, honestly, in the moment, I don't really care about the damage to the store.
Okay.
But it does seem weird that all the kids are looting. I'll pick up my phone and call Mallory's house.
Okay. Why exactly?
Because I assume Laura stayed there last night, and I want to talk to Laura.
You hear a beep on your phone. Call waiting. Someone else is trying to call.
Oh, hey, someone's calling. Give me 1 second. You click over. Hello?
Is Laura there?
What? No.
She stays with you.
No, she's not here.
Well, where would she be?
She's on the other line, though. I don't...
Oh, just patch me in.
What do you mean patch you in? I'm not a dispatch.
Hey, operator, patch me the fuck in.
Can my phone patch her through?
We'll allow this to be a brains roll to see whether or not that's possible. Difficulty of 10.
4.
You try and hang up on both of them.
I don't...
Oh my god.
Fuck.
Mallory's probably never had enough friends to do a group call. I can't fucking believe this.
Ridiculous.
Isaac, do you know how to use a friggin' group? Do you know how to do a group call? I don't know. I tried to patch them through and I hung up.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe try calling the operator and see if they can link you all together or something. I don't know.
Well, okay. And I pick it up and I dial the operator.
There's no response from the operator.
Hey, the operator didn't pick up.
Bullshit! The operator's always there!
She's probably just having breakfast or some shit. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, probably just having breakfast.
I try and dial again.
No one picks up.
Well, this operator bitch isn't picking up. I don't know what to do.
Hey, whoa. Well, you don't know who she is, or even if it's a she. Come on.
Well, you're right, but like, I'm trying to have a phone call with the group.
Okay.
So how do I
don't know. Hang up. Maybe they'll call you back.
I hang up the phone.
It immediately starts ringing.
I'm not gonna call Mallory
I
back.
pick it back up.
Why the fuck would you hang up on me?
I didn't mean to hang up on you. M's on the other line. She's like, patch me through. And we're like, patch you through? How do I even patch someone through?
Where's M?
I don't know. She called. I don't know where she is.
Okay.
I'm assuming she's at home.
Okay. Well, we should probably get together. This is real fucked up.
All right, hold on a second. And I hang up. And I call M's house.
Hello?
Hello? Is M just called? Is she there? This is Mallory. Sorry, I should have said that.
Oh. Mallory.
Yeah, if you can just give the phone to M so I can talk to her, because she just called me and
She's not here.
she's not there. Where was she?
I don't know. I assumed she was with you.
No, I haven't seen her since last night, so.
Neither have I, Mallory.
Oh. So she never came home last night?
No, she did. But she's not here now.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you. I have the phone real quick.
Could I pull out the phone book at the store and call Micky Jones's house?
Sure. The phone rings. And no one picks up.
Can I want to call Billy's house from the hospital.
Of course you would. Of course, because that's the natural thing to do. You leave your dad in his room, and you walk to the phone in the hall. As you do, you notice you can hear screaming coming from certain parts of the hospital. Maybe it's just grief of all the crazy things that have happened. But you call Billy Baker's house. Billy, you're awakened by the phone. You can hear it ringing in the other room.
I want to go grab it.
As you get up out of your bed and you open the door, you see your little sister standing by the phone.
I'll get it.
No, you won't. As she takes a pair of scissors and just cuts the line.
What is wrong with you? What if that was for you? What if that was your boyfriend?
And she runs away.
What if that was your little boyfriend?
And then you watch as your little brother comes running through the hallway with 2 gallons of milk, and he's just dumping the milk everywhere.
You guys suck so bad.
He punches you in the nuts and keeps running.
Oh!
Oh! I wanna try calling Billy on the walkie-talkie that I have.
Billy, you hear a walkie-talkie in your room starting to...
I want to limp up to my room.
As you crawl on the floor to your room and grab the walkie.
Billy, this is Mallory, over.
Billy here, over.
Do you see the crazy news that's going on, over?
No, I just woke up by the phone ringing, over.
Okay, so apparently Australia and Europe are both gone, and I don't know, Micky is trying to call me, and Laura's trying to call me. I don't know what's going on, over. Or not Micky, sorry.
I'm actually unfamiliar with the code word Australia and Europe in this instance. Do you mind going again, over?
Sorry, so that must have been confusing. It's not a code word. The continents are actually gone if you turn on the news, over.
Isn't Australia a country? Over.
Yeah, but it's also a continent, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a country and a continent, over.
Does no one know how to use a map, over?
I'm sorry, are you implying that I don't know how to use a map, or is it just that you don't want to turn on your TV, over?
I'm going to go turn on the TV. I'll check back in, over.
All right, sounds good. Over and out.
Over and out.
As you walk out of your room and start to go towards the front of the house to turn on the main TV, you see your sister standing there with the scissors.
Billy for Mallory, over.
Mallory for Billy, over.
Mallory, we have a bit of a situation in my house. Do you mind if I just come over there?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's chill if you come over here. Cool, over.
Great. I'll be over there, over.
Roll
right, over now.
Roll your flight for me to see if you dodge the scissors that were just thrown at your general direction. Difficulty of 7.
9.
You quickly dodge as the scissors stick into the wall behind you.
No! I'm going to tell Mom. I'm getting out of here. But that is not something you do, okay?
She runs, laughing off into the other room.
Mom's going to hear about this.
All of a sudden, a milk jug, you see a quick flash of it as it comes up between your legs and hits you immediately.
Why? What is your
problem? As you fall to
problem?
the ground, your little brother takes the other milk jug and hits you over the back of the head.
I want to punch him in the gut.
Oh.
Roll your fight for me. Difficulty of 3.
My fight? Oh, God.
Difficulty of 3.
Finish him.
2.
You have 0 tokens available. As you go to punch your little brother in the gut, he just kind of steps back and then kicks you in the ass as you fall over onto the floor, and he dumps the rest of the milk all over your body. You suck, Billy!
You suck.
No, you suck!
No, you suck.
You suck!
You suck the most. You just poured milk on me.
You suck poop out of buttholes!
You... I'm not even going to say what I was going to say because you're not old enough to hear it.
You lick
little
toilets!
bitch.
And then you hear your sister in the other room, Billy licks toilets!
No, you lick toilets. We all know it. You literally had that problem as a little girl. You used to lick toilets. I don't know if you remember.
Mallory, you have a quick, coming through on the walkie. You hear a young little girl's voice. Billy licks toilets.
I'm sorry, please identify yourself over.
You have a little wiener.
Hey, that's a closed channel. Get off that.
I'm sorry, but the size of my wiener is not relevant to this discussion, over.
Are you an older man talking to me about your wiener? I'm going to tell everyone.
No, that's not what's happening.
Mallory Jenkins was telling me about his
what
wiener.
What the fuck is even happening, over?
I want to go grab the walkie.
You do, as your little sister runs out the front door and just starts running down the street. Mallory Jenkins was telling me about his wiener!
You get back inside. You can't just run down the street.
Hey, I don't know
As
who's
the
there,
door opens and you see her running down the street, you see 3 or 4 of the other neighbor kids out in their front yards, one taking a baseball bat to a car, another with something on fire just running past the front of your house.
Do I have any tokens now?
No.
I want to see the situation and make an assumption and take off my shirt and just start swinging it around my head and going, woo! As I run to Mallory's house. Yeah! World's on fire! Woo!
Roll your brainstorming difficulty of 4.
2.
Yeah. You realize quickly they don't care about the world being on fire. They don't care about whatever it is you care about. They're not reacting to Australia, to Europe. They're reacting to something else, Billy. Something else entirely. It's almost as if they're possessed. Roll your brains for me, difficulty of 6.
2.
But you're too stupid to figure it out, so you just keep running with your shirt off and throwing it over your head.
I'd like to call Mallory back.
The phone rings.
Hello.
Hey, Mallory, it's me.
Hi, I don't know how to patch you through, okay? You said to patch you
Well,
through.
where
I don't know.
is Laura?
What? Laura? I don't know.
Okay, Micky didn't answer. I assume people are coming to your house.
Why would you assume that?
Because you're the only one that has a house.
I guess that makes sense.
And every time shit goes down, we end up at your house. Is
Okay,
that
you
not
should-
the truth?
No, that's fine. That's true. You should know that my friend Isaac's here. And
Oh, great.
Just so you know.
That paperweight. Okay, cool. Well, there's a lot of shit happening in town. I slept at the video store last night, and there's kids just running around fucking doing anarchy. It's like riot.
Weird. I don't know.
And I honestly, Charlie's opening today, and I don't want to be here when he shows up. I'm going to just play kind of dumb about the whole thing.
Okay, then fine. Yeah, you can come over.
Cool. Can you call Laura back and make sure she's coming over? Because if I show up and she's not there...
You want to call Laura back?
Yeah, I need someone there to talk to that's not Isaac or you.
Well, oh, you don't want to talk to me. Fine. And I hang up.
And you immediately pick it up and call... Who?
Call Laura.
How?
Oh, you're right. I don't know how to call Laura.
You dial your own number, and then you realize, wait, that doesn't work.
Billy for Mallory, over.
Mallory for Billy, over.
Just a quick update on my status. It seems that the children of this town have coordinated some sort of uprising. I am effectively undercover right now. I will report back if the cover is blown. If you do not hear from me in the next 10 minutes at your doorstep, I've been compromised. Over.
That's interesting because
as you say that, glass breaks in your front living room.
Fuck?
You see a rock kind of roll on the floor next to your feet.
I want to like go over to the window and see who threw the rock.
You just see a kid standing out in your front yard. He's getting ready to pick up another
Hey,
one.
get the fuck away from here, you little shit. Don't throw rocks at my house.
Fuck you, old man!
Old man? Fuck you, little kid. Get out
And
of
then
here.
you see as a little girl goes running by, Mallory Jenkins talked about his wiener!
And like to Billy, I'm like, you should know that I did not talk to your sister about her wiener. She said that I had a small wiener, and then I was telling her that wasn't relevant. Over.
Your secret's safe with me, Mallory. Over.
No, you don't understand. There's no... Just come over to my house. Over.
Billy Baker opens the front door.
Hey, what's up?
Put my shirt on.
Why was your shirt off?
I was blending in.
None of the other kids have their shirts off. You just took your shirt off?
It's absolute chaos out there, I figured.
Another rock goes through your front window.
What the fuck? What do we... Yeah, I'm gonna...
The phone rings again.
I pick up the phone. Hello?
It's Micky Jones.
Hey, I was trying to call Billy and nobody answered.
Yeah, everyone's coming here, I think. I don't know. M's coming here. Billy's here.
Well, do you know what's going on?
No, kids are throwing rocks at my house. They just broke 2 windows.
No, I meant with Australia and Europe.
No, why would I know what's going on? I turn on the news, it says they're gone.
I don't know. I'm just asking.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little stressed out because there's some little girl saying that I talked about my wiener to her and I didn't.
You know what, Mallory? Right now, I'm stressed out. I have bigger problems. I'm in the hospital because my dad had a heart attack.
Oh, shit.
What'd she say?
She said her dad had a heart attack. She's in the hospital.
Is he okay?
Is your dad okay?
Yeah, he's going to be fine now, but...
He's going to be fine. Well, I don't know. Do you want to come over, I guess?
I mean, he's doing okay, and I think that he would be okay if I left for a little while. He's just sitting in his bed watching TV anyway.
Okay. Maybe don't have him watch the news.
Too late.
Oh.
What's on the news?
And I just, point at the TV that's still on.
Billy Baker, you start to look at this TV. Roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5.
1.
You just blankly stare at this TV. You can see what's happening. It doesn't really register with you, though. You start to wonder if it's some weird movie that they've put on.
What channel is this?
It's the news.
I've not heard of that one.
The news channel?
The news channel, the movie?
No, it's... Yeah, Micky, you can come over. This should be fine.
Yeah, all right. Just give me, 10, 15 minutes to get there.
Cool.
Just as you hang it up, the phone rings again.
Hello?
It's Laura Bennett.
If you hang up on me, fucking help me.
I'm not going to hang up. Go. What?
Okay.
There's kids throwing rocks at my house. Do you know why they're throwing rocks at my house? What did I do?
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Okay. I'm going to come over.
Okay. Everyone's coming over. Great.
Okay.
So I'll go to Mallory's house.
Get in touch with everyone.
No, I've already got in touch. They all called me. I don't know why everyone's calling me. No one ever calls me. Now all of a sudden everyone's calling me.
I mean, we don't have time to emotionally unpack you not realizing you have fucking friends or whatever. But I will see you in a sec. Bye.
Okay, bye.
And just as you hang up, you wonder if it was by that action in and of itself, all the power goes out in your house.
What the shit? What are those little kids?
What is going on? The kids out there are friggin' wild.
I don't know, man. They're throwing rocks at my house. Who's talking? Did someone say something about me?
What?
Billy, do you know, were people talking about me?
Oh, I mean, I heard someone out there yelling about you talking to a little girl about your...
No, I did not do that.
Wiener?
No,
Did you call your penis a wiener?
I don't call it a wiener. She called it a wiener when she said it was small.
Why would she be referring to your penis in any way, shape,
I don't
or
know.
form.
All I got the walkie-talkie.
So you showed a little girl your
I did
penis,
not
and they
show.
referred to it as a wiener?
First, why did you think that I showed a little girl my penis? Why
You
is that
just
the first
said
thing you go
she
to?
referred to it as a wiener.
Yeah, but she referred to it as a wiener because she called me on the walkie-talkie and was like, Mallory is a small wiener. And then I said, that's not relevant to the discussion. And then she started saying that she's going to tell everyone that I talked to her about her wiener. I don't know why.
She has a wiener?
No. Isaac, you're my best friend, but I just don't think you're understanding what I'm talking about.
This is your best friend?
Well, I don't know. We were talking last night, and he was cool, and he was asking me how I was doing and stuff.
Oh.
I just asked him how I was doing, and that's it.
I haven't known him
like really.
I haven't known him that long. I know everyone else seems like they kind of suck towards Mallory.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Well, you just said I haven't known him that long, and you put your hands up like you were in defense of yourself.
I know what you were about to say.
Which was?
Because I agree with you.
What?
I was just like taking a dump on Mallory.
But what does that have to do with you not knowing him very long?
I haven't known him that long, so you can't say that about me.
Oh.
He's got to, prove it to me. Maybe I'll be a good friend, too.
Oh, cool. I guess. Wait, weren't you all, hanging out at the lake months ago?
No, that wasn't me. How much did he tell you?
We didn't really talk for that long.
Yeah, we didn't talk that long.
Yeah, we just kind of turned on the TV after a little bit.
Can we have this conversation in the backyard? It's weird just sitting in this dark house talking to you all.
I'm going to bring a knife. Can I bring a knife?
Why do you want a knife?
I'm weak. I can't do that many push-ups like you.
Mbeth Peg pulls into the driveway.
I'll kill a kid if I have to.
But why do you want to?
I'm going to walk in as he says I'm going to kill a kid.
Well, before you even do that, you see spray painted on the front garage. Mallory shows his wiener to little girls in all black spray paint.
Hey, Mallory?
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even need to go there.
What do you mean, go where?
Why aren't your lights on?
The power's out. I don't know. Is the power out elsewhere?
I mean, I was driving here, so I'm not sure.
Can I look out the window and see if I see other people's power on?
It's daytime.
No, true.
I mean, the stoplight was out, but I just assumed it was I don't know.
Hey, seriously, can we talk outside so I'm not just sitting in this weird dark house with y'all?
Are you afraid of the dark?
No, it's just weird. I don't know you guys that well.
I mean, is it raining?
You guys are best friends, so.
I don't think it's raining anymore. Was it raining when you drove over?
No.
Yeah, we can go outside. It might be muddy, but we can go outside.
Can I take a knife?
Yeah, grab a knife. I don't care.
Why do you need a knife?
Those kids are throwing rocks. A rock could seriously injure someone.
And so you're going to deflect it with a knife?
No, but I'll hold it
gonna
up and
stab
be
a
like,
kid.
don't you do that or I'll come stab you. It's like why people have guns. I'll shoot you if you do anything, and they're
Billy
like, I'll
Baker's
shoot you.
saying this as he walks towards the back door. As he's walking towards the back door, and he kind of opens the door, he sees a kid trying to climb over the fence into the backyard, and as Billy Baker just holds up the light, the kid immediately goes, ugh, and runs off in the other direction.
See? Look at that.
That was very effective.
Okay.
Do you have any guns?
I don't think so.
Yeah, do you have any guns?
I don't know. I never checked my dad's office to see if he had a gun.
Yes, maybe no guns.
Mickey Jones
that'd be
pulls up
nice.
in the front driveway behind Mbeth.
Was the car working?
The car? Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It was at the hospital. There seems to be a lot that happened when you kind of got stressed and blacked out.
Okay, I want to go inside.
You definitely noticed the spray paint on the garage.
Yeah, I just don't want to acknowledge it.
Okay. As you go in through the front, you see that the windows are broken. There's rocks on the floor, and you can hear them kind of talking and arguing in the backyard.
Okay, I'll go straight out to the backyard.
Oh, hey, there's another one here.
Oh.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Kids are throwing rocks in my house. There's spreading rumors.
Yeah, about your tiny wiener.
Okay. I don't.
I mean, it's kind of hard to not talk about it when someone spray painted it on your garage.
Someone spray painted on my garage?
Yeah.
What?
Why would you talk to a kid about?
I don't want to justify this conversation where I didn't even mention my wiener. She mentioned my wiener, and it doesn't matter.
Laura Bennett walks in on that part of the conversation.
What the? Hey. Stop talking about your wiener, I think.
I didn't talk about. It's fine. You know what? We're going to move on from that, and we can come back to it, maybe, but I really don't even want to come back to it.
Is the power out just here, right? Not everywhere.
I have no idea. This is only where I've been, and everyone's calling me.
Did I notice the power went out at the Bennett house?
You were already on your way over.
Oh, okay.
It's not too far from here, so you walked.
Yeah.
But on the way, you saw many children randomly running around, breaking things, and causing all sorts of havoc, but none of them really even acknowledged you. And the ones that did, they all kind of looked at you in awe as you walked by.
Hey, kids are being weird, by the way. Did they stare at you too?
No, they didn't stare at me. They're just being little shits, throwing rocks in my window.
Is that not just what, kids, you didn't do that at your...
Oh, they, are breaking into every store downtown.
What?
They went into Major Video and stole a bunch of, display copies. It's not even... They're dumb.
They cut the phone line at my house.
What?
My brother and sister. And then poured milk all over me.
Yeah, your sister's the one saying all the wiener stuff.
Yeah, she was the one that got
You
that
showed your
started.
wiener to his sister?
No, I didn't show my wiener
Why
to her.
did you talk to your...
I mean, we just started our friendship, man, but are you showing your penis to little kids?
I've
No,
never
my sister made it
Are
up.
you friends now?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's the start of a friendship. He let me sleep on the couch because my house is underwater, as you saw.
I would just describe it as a flowering friendship.
Flowering is a weird choice of words.
Again, yeah.
You know, we're your friends too, right? I'm sorry I didn't ask you how you're doing, but we were all doing really bad. But how are you doing? And I'm going to walk over and hug him.
I'm taken aback.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay, Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Sounds like the kids are finally uprising against the man.
What the
out there.
fuck, Isaac?
What man?
The man who hasn't helped us for all of this time. Where have you seen any police? Anyone out there helping all the people in need while their houses sink to the bottom of the river?
I was at the hospital because my dad had a heart attack.
Oh, shit. Is he okay?
He is now, but when I called 911, nobody answered. There's no one there.
I mean, we were at the police station yesterday.
Oh,
Was
yeah,
that yesterday?
no one was there.
Well, that was a
except
note.
the one person.
Oof.
I thought you said you guys killed somebody at the police station.
Ah, Jesus, Isaac.
Well,
Don't say you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys
Sorry.
and girls.
No.
That's not what I meant.
better.
It was very much a one-person thing.
Okay.
Okay, but it wasn't our fault.
Yeah, you saw Tilly. You called her a Nazi bitch several times.
Yeah, she was the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was terrible.
Awfully influential towards you all. It was really uncomfortable.
I'm only mad I didn't get to kill her.
Can I kind of put together that, when he says influence, that maybe the kids are acting out like we were the other day?
Roll your brains, difficulty of 10.
10.
It seems like a leap you would be able to take, especially the way they looked at you.
Oh.
It seems like everyone else here that had any run-in with these kids was a little bit more aggressive, but you not so much.
Fuck. Hey, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What if all of the kids outside are tiny Tilly monsters like we were? Because they're being really chill to me.
But Tilly's gone.
Yeah, well, she's dead.
Yeah, but what if... I mean, can you kill a god?
I mean, it looked like you killed the shit out of her.
I mean, but what if, her power lives on... I don't know, it feels really weird saying this, but, the kids were super chill to me, and they're being shitty like we were.
They were chill to you?
Yeah, they were just
I don't know.
Oh, look at her.
You guys are talking about some really weird stuff right now.
Oh my god, Isaac, we always talk about weird shit.
If she gave you your powers, and she's still around, and I just put out my arms, I'm like, float me. Float me, do your thing.
I don't want to. What if I hurt you? I'm not gonna hurt you.
I don't know, float a mug instead, just to see.
No, float me.
I'm not gonna float.
You can float both of us.
Float us both.
This
Hold
is
on.
so stupid. Just
I'm gonna
float me.
I'm gonna walk over and grab, when he does that, I'm gonna grab his hand and see if it, still hurts.
Maybe.
It does.
Ow. Fucking no.
Why are you touching me? Why do you keep touching me?
Because we're friends. He's got that, weird no power thing. I can't do it while he's
I want to touch him.
Don't.
Why are you touching
Don't
me?
float
Does it hurt?
No.
I don't.
It doesn't. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well, I didn't get my cootie shot this year, so, boys.
Oh.
What are you saying, Em?
We shouldn't. I don't know. Do you know, like, what, like, how you use your power?
What do you mean?
Just don't use it.
She's right. We don't know what might happen.
I still have no idea what you all are talking about, but if you know why these kids are doing messed up stuff, either we should join them or make sure they don't hurt anybody. Like, a little rebellion's fine, right? But if they hurt somebody, that's bad.
I want to walk out the front door and just yell to any children that are, like, in the vicinity to come and kneel on the lawn and see if I can control them.
Roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 12.
Can I do I have gifted still? Can I use a reroll? No?
I got rid of that a long
No, I
time
don't
ago.
I think it's still on my sheet.
It is.
It should still work because
Just never something that we've
No? Okay,
done,
well
because it
that's
seems pretty stintively overpowered.
I don't think it is.
Game.
It makes sense because, like, I'm the Templar
You're
of the God of Evil, and I feel gifted in this moment, and I should be able to use.
I'll let you use all 5 tokens
What the
to reroll.
No.
Do it.
No.
Do it.
Nope.
You might as well. All right.
Make these kids kneel. That'd be cool.
As you
What
run
if I
out
don't
the
roll high
front,
Be the ruler of the children.
you see a group of kids running down the street. One of them with, like, a bush that's on fire as they're kind of waving it in general direction of a car that's pulling up. As this adult is kind of out the window like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Get out of the way!" And you yell out to that individual to kneel before you. The kid looks in your general direction. He's holding up the flame. A group of other kids all kind of stop what they're doing at the sound of you yelling, and they're all looking in your general direction. And then finally one of them yells out over the crowd, "She killed her!"
What?
And that's when you see this bush is now being thrown directly towards you.
Oh.
I need you to roll for me.
Okay.
It's going to be a difficulty, it's a flight if you'd like to dodge it.
Can I use my power to just push it away? Do they feel on? Is Isaac looking at me and
I'm
making
gonna
them
roll
shy?
to find out. High or low?
Low.
If you're correct, if it's low, then he stayed in the backyard.
Yeah. Let him stay. Please let him stay. Don't make that face.
As this bush gets thrown directly towards you, oh man, watch out, that bush is being thrown
God
at you.
damn it! And then I want to jump the moment I hear his stupid voice.
Roll your flight for me, difficulty of 7.
Nice.
Cool. 9.
You jump out of the way as the bush directly hits Isaac as the flame kind of starts up and oh, fuck! 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 As he gets on the ground and starts rolling, somebody help! Jesus, I'm on fire! What the fuck?
No, you're not. Just get up. And I'm going to go slap the kid that threw a bush at me.
Are you now?
Yeah.
So you start walking directly towards this kid as Isaac burns on the ground behind you.
He'll figure it out. He's a very smart boy.
We'll see. As you start walking directly towards this kid, the kid just kind of stares at you in awe as you come towering over him. As you smack this child, which you said you smacked.
I did, yeah.
Okay, roll your fight for me. Difficulty of 3.
Oh, why are you like this?
It's a child.
I'm not trying to kill this child. The dice would disagree.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10.
Can you use negative tokens?
Yeah, hold on. I know how to not hit someone to murder a child.
You said I would like to smack the child.
Yeah, smack does not mean slap to death.
But you did engage within a combat situation against this small child.
Hold on. How much individual volition do I have to, like, control? Like, there is God murder, do a hit, and, like,
Accidents
scare
happen.
a child to go home.
Are you the devil?
Yes.
His neck breaks
Okay. God
as you
damn
smack
it.
this child across the face, and his head switches around backwards and falls to the ground. The person in the car watching, what the fuck? As you hear the car peel out and drive away quickly, as the other kids in the general area all start pointing and yelling. She killed her! She killed her! She killed her! She killed her! As all of them in a group start moving forward towards you. their fingers out. The age ranges anywhere from 5 all the way up to 15 or 16. Some of these are kids you recognize that you've seen around at the parks and things like that. Their arms out, stretched out, surrounding you. I'd like to let everyone else know you see Isaac burning on the ground in the front of the house. It seems that a burning bush that was thrown at him. As you hear this commotion outside of these young children all yelling in the general direction of Laura as they start to surround her.
I would have tried to put the fire out on Isaac. I'm not going to watch someone
Yeah.
burn to death.
I don't like fire.
I was gonna run and get a blanket and like cover him.
Stop,
Okay,
drop, and
roll your brains for me. Difficulty of 5.
I feel like rolling through the mud.
He's
to the
already
song.
rolling on the ground.
2.
Can I help him find a blanket?
He found a blanket. It's his house. It's just a question of whether or not it worked when he threw it over him. So would you like to help him pat it out?
Yeah, I would.
Okay. Well, he could do that successfully on his own, so how much would you like to help? How many tokens?
How many did he need?
I need 3.
I'll do 2. I don't know. I'll do 2.
Okay.
Sure. Now I'll do the last one.
Okay. So you put this blanket down over Isaac as you kind of pat him out. As he's kind of... shit. Thank you. Oh my god, what is wrong with these kids?
I don't know, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
Okay,
your friend Laura, like,
I've put it all together.
knew it was going to hit me. She just stepped out of the way and let that thing fly right into me.
That little kid who's probably just knocked out right now said that Laura, killed her, and that's why they're mad.
I know, she's
Laura
crazy.
Laura
She
killed
was
Tilly.
trying to hurt me.
Tilly had an influence over us. Now Tilly has an influence over these kids.
She was just really charismatic.
She never had an influence over you. Tilly never had an influence over you. Tell them to stop. Tell the kids to stop. You're like the kryptonite.
What?
Yeah, tell the kids to stop.
What do you mean kryptonite?
Superman?
try.
Have you never read Superman?
Well, I mean, I know who Superman is, but
And you don't know
in
what kryptonite is?
I know what it is, but in reference to me, how?
You tell Tilly followers to stop, and maybe they'll listen to you because they're not listening to us.
Roll your charm for me. Difficulty of 10.
Thank God.
18.
All right, I don't think this is going to work at all, but I'll try. Maybe they'll just respect an adult figure that's not slapping them around.
Did I?
Mallory's an adult figure.
I don't think they'll respect him.
I mean,
Why
look
wouldn't
at
they
his
respect
garage.
me?
Well, look at
right.
your garage.
What the fuck? I want to go immediately start like trying to wipe it off.
It's dry as you start to walk, but Isaac walks forward towards this group of kids that are surrounding you. Some of them have picked up rocks and they're getting ready to throw them back to you. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Let's calm down, okay? How about nobody does anything crazy that they're going to regret? You guys got a long life ahead of you, and I would not put it past this woman to beat the living shit out of all of you little brats. So how about we all calm down and we just relax a little bit?
No, buddy.
My glasses.
Not good. That's a
It's a 2.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't have any tokens, so a 2 is a 2. That's
we
just
help?
what it is.
Yeah, listen to Isaac.
Would you all like to help?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's help.
You better listen to this guy.
Walk me through it. It's a difficulty of 11.
How many tokens do I have?
Mallory, you have 3.
So my pity power says that I can guilt someone into agreeing with me. Is that only one individual?
I would say in this situation, getting children to pity you, you'd have to be pretty low for that to happen. How would you get these kids to pity you? Enough to not attack Laura. And I think in this situation, the goal here is to help Isaac. To help him succeed, given you know what Isaac can do, even though Isaac may not.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I mean, I'll help by, like, I guess I'm in the middle and I'm like, yeah, I will. Shit. I killed that one. I'll kill the rest of you. I killed a god, so you should listen to him. or I will murder all of you.
Look,
How many
Okay.
tokens would you like to use?
And all that I have.
So we're up to 7 out of 11.
I'll use 4 to tack onto that and be like, yeah, I mean, she killed Tilly. She absolutely killed Tilly. But the only person that can stop her from killing people is Isaac. So you need to listen to him. If Tilly comes back, Isaac can save her. So listen to this guy.
Rawr.
I don't know if that's actually true. That sounds like you're making all that up.
Just fucking
I don't
go
believe
with it.
any of what you
I'm
just
gonna
said.
elbow Isaac.
And I don't believe you're gonna stop Laura from killing anyone, but just fucking go with it.
Yeah, kids, just stop, okay? All right? Just stop. And as he says this, and his voice kind of rings out through your ears, a couple of the kids just get on the ground and start crying. Others look around confused and just run off in the other direction. One of the older kids kind of leans down to the ground. I'm sorry. I don't know. I need to go home. Oh no, I think I hurt my mom. And he just goes off running in the other direction. Whoa, man. These kids need a reality check like bad.
Dude, you have powers.
I don't have powers.
You just told a bunch of kids what to do.
Yeah, that's called being a responsible adult.
No, it's not. They were, like, possessed. Is that kid okay?
Kids aren't possessed.
You were able to
I think
negate.
he's fine. Just give him a sec.
I want to go and check the body of the kid that got smacked.
Jesus.
Well, his head's on backwards, so.
It's weird how he hit the ground like that.
What
That was
did you
not
do?
Me.
What did you do?
I didn't do that.
This kid's neck's broken.
You killed a kid?
I didn't kill the kid.
But what if you say it's not broken?
What?
Just try it out. Say it.
You're insane.
No. Okay.
You are insane.
Yeah, we're all insane. Just do it.
Yeah, do it. Consider it the price of staying with your new best friend.
You want
do
to prove you don't have powers?
Yeah.
I
Ooh, I
don't
like
know. It
that.
seems kind of crazy to me. You can't just fix a snapped neck.
Then prove it. Try it.
Fine. Your neck's not broken. Nothing happens.
Billy,
What?
I thought you said that.
Well, I mean, I think
You can't just unbreak some kid's neck.
I think he can tell. Like he can like opposite Tilly or something.
I think he just, his power makes powers not work.
I couldn't. Yeah.
There is no such thing as powers. All right, you kids are absolutely fucking crazy. Listen to yourselves. All right, people are stressed out. The town's flooding. My home's gone. Many other people's homes are gone too. And now apparently Australia and Europe have been the subject of some massive tidal wave and millions of people are dead. All right, people are stressed out. That's all. The kids are taking all that influence of their parents' stress and they're externalizing it. Well, listen to yourselves. Powers? What's wrong with you?
Wait, Europe and Australia are gone?
You haven't heard?
Yeah.
No, we don't have like TV stations at the video store. What?
We're going to do crazy people talk, so do you want to, like, take a $5 inside?
No, first I need each and every one of you to roll a brains difficulty of 12 for me.
8.
6.
I didn't count. 3.
I got 7. Do I have tokens to spend?
That will get you just at your difficulty.
4.
The rest of you now know with certainty. You're right, that is crazy. You don't have powers. What's wrong with you? Why would you think that? There's got to be a reasonable solution to all this. And that is where we will end tonight's episode of KOllOK 1991.
You found yourself back at the start.